Douglas Ward with the Underground Boxing Company. You know, I've always believed that fighters have limited themselves to the idea that there's two targets they're aiming for, the head shots and the body shots. But again, very limiting. The referee says from here on up for a reason, because everything from the waist on up is a potential target. And there's a ton of them out there, but I'm going to give you just a few examples. The first one are your opponent's gloves. If I have my gloves up like this, Rudy can throw his right hand to my right hand. Yep, go ahead and throw it. Go ahead and throw it. Hit my right hand. Boom, and it opens me up, right? It opens up a target right down the middle. Same way, see? Boom, boom, and then he can land that left hand right behind it. Boom, right there. Pop, pop, right? One target, the gloves. You can also do it the other way. He can hook my left hand, boom, and open me up that way. Boom, right? Again, pop, pop. Or he can go right down the middle. He can just throw his jab right into my left hand and open me up down the middle, just so it backs that hand out of the equation. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, if you're having a hard time getting through your guy's guard, if he's got him up tight, aim for the gloves. Pop, pop. Easy. Pop, pop. Another thing is old school philosophy. Sugar Ray Robinson was a firm believer, and a lot of the old time fighters, in aiming for the sternum. If anybody's ever hit you in the chest, go ahead. Go ahead, right there in the sternum. Boom. If everybody's ever hit you in the chest, oh, it takes the wind out of you. They always believed that in essence, it took a guy's heart. And again, if you've ever been hit there, you realize how that feels, that it's just discouraging. It's just like, oh, it's draining. So again, that's another target. If you can step aside, step off to your right, and hook to the sternum. Boom. Nice shot. Boom. You do that enough, and that's going to break that guy's will and breaks him down. Another target is the shoulder. That shoulder is the closest thing to his left hand, right? So instead of always aiming here or at my gloves or at my body, he can just aim and nail my shoulder. Boom, boom. And if a guy does that often enough, it's going to do one of two things. It's going to wear that shoulder out to where I have a hard time jabbing back or defending against it. And it's also, if he keeps hitting it enough, it's going to bring this hand out. And again, open up a line of fire right down the middle. Okay, and the other thing is, if you're fighting a guy, another way you can use your shoulder as a target, if you're fighting a guy that likes that shoulder roll defense, if I'm doing this, and he's aiming for my head with his right hand, he's not gonna hit it, right? Because I'm covered. I got my shoulder and I got my hand. As opposed to, if he's aiming at my shoulder, boom. Again, he hits that often enough, I'm not gonna want that to be a target. If he really drills it with bad intentions, go ahead, nail that shoulder. If he does that often enough, man, that's killer. Right in the head of your shoulder there, it's gonna blow that shoulder out and you're gonna have a hard time picking that hand up and using it. The other way of aiming at it is if he hooks that shoulder roll defense, boom, what does that do? Opens me up again, right? Pop. Pop. Again. Boom, see? That's the way you take that shoulder out of the equation. Again, using all parts of the body as a target. Again, I'm just giving you 3 examples of the sternum, the gloves, the shoulders, but everything from here on up is fair game. If you use all these targets, you're gonna become even that much more unpredictable and that much more dangerous. Until next time, remember, fighting solves everything.